Hey everyone, today we would like to introduce you to Vanaja, a vernacular family home in Manipal, Karnataka. Designed by Vriksh, this is a story of a house with its roots in traditional Mangalorean architecture. Let me give you quick specs. Spread across a plot area of 4,500 square feet, the house has a built-up area of 4,000 square feet. With the courtyard being the focal point, the design ties between various North and South Indian elements. If you want to know more about this project story, click on the link mentioned in the description below. It will take you to our website buildofy.com where you can become a member and download full PDF ebook including detailed floor plans, section, elevation with dimensions and the material palette. You can download 250 plus PDF ebooks of the houses pan India. Till then, I hope you enjoy this video.
This particular project is situated in Manipal. Our clients, Mrs. Deepti and Mr. Hari Prasad, and their twins, they lived in Dubai and they finally wanted to move back. The brief of the project was, when they are back here, they wanted it to feel like home. So obviously, we wanted the Indian culture, the local ambience to be a part of it for sure. When we came into the project, the skeleton of the home was already made. So the house itself is a corner plot and on the road facing on the north and the west. And it's a small 10-cent plot basically. So the home itself being around 4,000 square foot took a large part of it. And then there was like little space left for landscaping on either side of it. So the home is called Vanaja, which is named after the client's, Mr. Hari Prasad's grandmother. There couldn't be a more apt name for the home, which pays tribute to our roots. The compound wall here, this has been made from random rubble stone, which we've sourced from the local Karkala stone quarries. And it's all been handcrafted and put together on site. The paving here has been done using cobblestone, again, crafted from the same stone that we've used on the compound walls. So it's all been handcrafted and put in place on site. We entered from the northern side. There's a small juggling here with the traditional seating on either side. Then the well here, also, we've used the same local stone from the quarries, which has been used for the compound wall, with a very traditional wooden pulley, which was used traditionally over here. And then small details like the Tulsi Katte, which is a part of every home here in South Canara. It follows the profile of the Hoysala temples. So if you notice, most of the Hoysala temples have the stepped star-shaped pattern followed in this particular piece. So for the columns here, we've used locally available stone again. So local Karkala stone for the base and the locally available laterite stone, which is found in South Canara for the column. The concrete columns have been clad with the stone. And the roofing that you see over here, all the rafters, we have used recycled or reclaimed wood. And even the terracotta tiles that you see, they were salvaged and reused on the site. And the stone railing that you see over here, this is called anekal in the local language. And you can find them typically in the local temples over here, the stone temples over here. So that is something which we've incorporated into the design. So the veranda seating over here, we've used again the local stone, Karkala stone for the seating and laterite cladding for the walls. And the seat again, like you see, this is again reclaimed wood that's been used to make this a traditional Kerala sort of seating over here. So the entrance, we have these set of traditional doors, not too elaborate but yet simple and traditional, with the brass studs and the brass handles. The ceiling over here, we've used again recycled, reclaimed wood, and it follows the pattern of traditional South Canara homes. So to the left you have this feature wall. So the entire wall has been handcrafted. These have been done by artisans in Jodhpur. So this was customized, handcrafted there, and then assembled by our craftsmen over here. And so like you see, it's one of the most striking features when you enter the home. And also complementing that, we have these traditional wooden seats, also made by our craftsmen in Rajasthan, which is a combination of wood and brass. To the right we have this wall, so where we have two traditional windows that complement the feature wall. This actually also does the job of hiding the electrical panels behind. We have Ganesha as the centerpiece when you enter on a traditional wooden swing. And then there's this courtyard, which forms the focal element of the home. And all the spaces are arranged around the courtyard. So the whole courtyard has been made in the local Karkala stone. So all these pillars have been handcrafted. The entire courtyard is made of the same stone. The home follows basic principles of Vastu. We have the living on the northeast, and then comes, the fire portion of the house, that's the southeast, where the kitchen is located. We have on the east the puja, so that the eastern light enters the puja space. And we have the two bedrooms on the northwest and the southwest. So the puja that you see over here is again crafted in wood, and the design follows the pattern of the local temple shrines. So you see the railings follow the similar design of the Udupi temples over here. We have the stone flooring that we have used is Jaisalmer stone, which complements the wooden finishes in the house, the wood on the walls, on the ceiling, as well as the courtyard stone. So it complements both wood and stone perfectly. In front of us we have the living space. So here we have the traditional windows. So what we followed is a very earthy palette in this space. The coffee table that you see over here is again crafted in metal. So here we have this traditional swing, wooden swing with brass chains, which has traditionally been a part of Mangalorean homes. So here we have the dining area, a simple wooden setup with ceramic tile inlay. Behind is the kitchen. So this is one of the guest rooms. Compared to the rest of the house, the bedrooms are much simpler. So as opposed to the living areas where we have heavy wooden ceilings covered in recycled wood, traditional ceilings, we've sort of balanced it here with a combination of white and wooden rafters. And then it follows a very neutral palette of grey and brown in this room, where we've used natural veneers and a very soft suede finish textures on the wall. And of course we have the carved panels which act as the highlight in the space. We've used fabrics that also bring in Indian prints into the whole space, whether it's the soft furnishings for the bed or the curtains. And we have a study area over there which also has a traditional chair and a simple workstation. The other bedroom also has a similar layout. It's quite simple, where we've used simple wooden carving as frame to sort of act as a feature in the entire room, and a similar suede finish but in a different color tone. So we have a simple wooden partition here which hides the powder room at the back. So in the staircase area we've used the same Jaisalmer stone for the flooring. And you see the wooden balusters over here. We have some hand-painted windows over here to highlight the space. And there's a Turkish lamp here. So our clients also travel a lot. So we've tried and incorporated some of the pieces that they picked up during the travels into the home. So this is the master bedroom where we've used a 4-poster bed, and the 6-foot hand-carved piece acts as the headboard and the centerpiece in this entire room. And we've used a similar piece on the opposite wall which imitates the headboard over here. And we have a low seating over here to just curl up with a book. The rest of it, of course, is a simple veneer wardrobes. And we also have the rafters here which follow the natural slope and shape of the roof above. And we've used a combination of white and the wooden rafters over here. So here we have this area which is similar to the courtyard on the ground floor, and we have similar stone carved pillars made of Karnataka granite. Also we have the solar panels about this particular area. The whole house is solar powered. So we have the roof sloping inwards into the courtyard, so that allows, the beautiful Mangaloreans to come into this space, as well as, of course, sunlight pouring into the whole space. So behind here we have this partition which separates this area and a small study at the rear. There's a small staircase here which leads to an attic space above, which also doubles up as a play space for the kids. So we come into the terrace here through the set of wooden doors with brass studs similar to the ones we saw on the lower floor. And then we have the laterite cladding done all the walls, the terrace walls. We also have the stone seating done with the Karnataka stone again, which serve as a bench in this area. So here we have another interesting feature, that is this window over here. So this is a part of the study beyond, and it also opens out to make the seat over here. And also this is a lovely space to enjoy the view outside because we have the fields beyond, and post monsoon it's a lovely view that we have over here. So I think the best space to enjoy the outdoors. So the approach was largely for the ambience to be South Indian, but not necessarily only from South Canberra. So you see bits of pieces of the South, you have some elements from the North.
It's a dream come true for us. We had a concept of how our house need to be, which connects us to the roots. The concept was brought into a reality by a team. This construction went through the COVID period as well. The entire interior was done without us visiting even once. So it was an excellent project, I would say, and the product is really to our expectation.
Working on this house has been a beautiful experience through all the challenges that we had through the COVID times. But yet it was wonderful working on this project. We explored so much on the local craftsmanship, the natural materials. We had lovely clients to work with. Yeah, it was a very beautiful and satisfying experience for all of us involved in the project.